Lesson 16 of the Esperanto Teacher. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Nicholas James Bridgewater. The Esperanto Teacher, a simple course for non-grammarians by Helen Fryer. Lesson 16. Another set of participles is used to describe or show the condition or state of the doer of the action, namely anta, denoting incompleteness or present time; inta, denoting completeness or past time; and onta, denoting action not yet begun or future time, as sur la arbo staras cantanta birdo, au birdo cantanta. On the tree is a singing bird, or a bird singing. En la venonta somero mi visitos vin. In the coming summer I shall visit you. La pasinta nocto estis tre pluva. The past night was very wet, rainy. Mi estas manĝanta. I am in the act of eating. Li estis manĝanta. He was eating. Ni estos manĝantaj. We shall be eating. Vi estus manĝantaj. You would be eating. Ke ili estu manĝantaj. That they may be eating. Esti manĝanta, to be eating. Estu manĝanta, be in the act of eating. Mi estas teninta, I am in the state of having held, or I have held. Li estis teninta, he was in the state of having held, or he had held. Ni estos tenintaj, we shall be in the state of having held, or we shall have held. Vi estus tenintaj, you would be in the state of having held, or you would have held. Ke ili estu tenintaj, that they may be in the state of having held, or that they may have held. Esti teninta, to be in the state of having held, or to have held. Mi estas dironta, I am about, going, to say. Li estis dironta, he was about, or going, to say. Ni estos dirontaj, we shall be about, or going, to say. Vi estus dirontaj, you would be about, going, to say. Ke ili estu dirontaj, that they may be about, or going, to say. Esti dironta, to be about, or going, to say. The participles are made into nouns by ending them with o instead of a, as Kiam Nikodemo batas Jozefon, tiam Nikodemo estas la batanto, kaj Jozefo estas la batato. When Nicodemus beats Joseph, then Nicodemus is the beater, and Joseph is the one being beaten. La batanto, the one who is beating. La batanto. La batinto, the one who was beating. La batinto. La batonto, the one who is about, or going to beat. La batonto. La batato, the one who is being beaten. La batato. La batito, the one who has been beaten. La batito. La batoto, the one who is about to be beaten. La batoto. Note that the participles which have n in the termination refer to the doer. They are called active participles. Those without n refer to the one to whom the action is done. They are passive participles. Vocabulary. Tempo, time, tempo. Mondo, world, mondo. Lingvo, language, lingvo. Nombro, number, nombro. Legendo, legend, legendo. Loco, place, loco. Salono, drawing room, salono. Erraro, mistake, erraro. Soldato, soldier, soldato. Strato, street, strato. Pec, sin, pec. Fall, fall, fall. Mensog, tell a lie, mensog. Pass, pass as time passes, pass. Attend, wait, expect, attend. Save, save, rescue, save. Dance, dance, dance. Cred, believe, cred. Ripet, repeat, ripet. Arrest, arrest, arrest. Huge, judge, huge. Conduc, lead, conduct, conduc. Voyage, travel, journey, voyage. Stell, steal, stell. Repose, rest, repose, repose. Diradis, used to say, tell, diradis. Estonta, future, about to be, estonta. Vera, true, vera. Intense, intentionally, intense. Facile, easily, facile. Antaue, formerly, previously, antaue. Dum, while, whilst, during, dum. Neniam, never, neniam. Neniu, nobody, neniu. Sen, without, sen. Sen move, motionless, sen move. Fluanta akvo estas pli pura, ol akvo staranta sen move. La falinta homo ne povas sin levi. La tempo pasinta jam neniam revenos, la tempon venontan neniu ancora konas. Venu, ni atendas vin, savonto de la mondo. En la lingvo Esperanto ni vidas la estontan lingvon de la tuta mondo. La nombro de la dancantoj estis granda. Gi estas la legendo kiun la veraj kredantoj ciam ripetas. Li kondukis la vojaĝanton al la loko kie la ŝtelintoj riposis. Al homo pekinta senintence, Dio facile pardonas. La soldatoj kondukis la arestitojn tra la stratoj. Homo kiun oni devas juĝi estas juĝoto. Flowing water is purer than water standing still. The fallen man cannot raise himself. The time past will never more return. The time to come no one yet knows. Come, we await you, Saviour of the world. In the language Esperanto we see the future language of the whole world. The number of the dancers was great. It is the legend which true believers always repeat. He led the traveller to the place where the thieves were resting. To a man who has sinned unintentionally, God easily pardons. The soldiers led the prisoners through the streets. A man whom one has to judge is one to be judged, prisoner at the bar. 16a. Nun li diras al mi la veron. Hieraŭ li diris al mi la veron. Li ĉiam diradis al mi la veron. Kiam vi vidis nin en la salono, li jam antaŭe diris al mi la veron, aŭ li estis dirinta al mi la veron. Li diros al mi la veron. Kiam vi venos al mi, li jam antaŭe diros al mi la veron. Aŭ li estos dirinta al mi la veron. Aŭ antaŭ ol vi venos al mi, li diros al mi la veron. Se mi petus lin, li dirus al mi la veron. Mi ne farus la eraron se li antaŭe dirus al mi la veron. Aŭ se li estus dirinta al mi la veron. Kiam mi venos, diru al mi la veron. Kiam mia patro venos, diru al mi antaŭe la veron, aŭ estu dirinta al mi la veron. Mi volas diri al vi la veron. Mi volas ke tio, kion mi diris, estu vera, aŭ mi volas esti dirinta la veron. Key to exercise. Now he tells me the truth. Yesterday he told me the truth. He always told me the truth. When you saw us in the drawing room, he had already previously told me the truth. He will tell me the truth. When you shall come to me, he will previously tell me the truth, or he will have told me the truth, or before you will come to me, he will tell me the truth. If I were to ask him, he would tell me the truth. I should not have made the mistake if he had previously told me the truth. When I shall come, tell me the truth. When my father shall come, tell me beforehand the truth. I wish to tell you the truth. I wish that which I said should be true, or I wish to have told the truth. End of lesson 16.
Lesson 17 of the Esperanto Teacher. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For further information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Esperanto Teacher, a simple course for non-grammarians by Helen Fryer. Lesson 17. Participles can be used as adverbs when they refer to the subject and tell some circumstance about the action, as walking along the street, John saw your friend. Walking along the street tells the circumstance under which the subject, John, saw your friend. Therefore, walking is adverbial. Promenante sur la strato, Johano vidis vian amikon. If it were the friend who was walking, it must be Johano vidis vian amikon promenantan sur la strato. Examine in this way the sentences in the following exercise. Vocabulary. Bracileto, bracelet. Bracileto. Ŝtelisto, thief. Ŝtelisto. Vorto, word. Vorto. Duko, duke. Duko. Juvelo, jewel. Juvelo. Juvelujo, jewel case. Juvelujo. Dolaro, dollar. Dolaro. Instruo, instruction. Instruo. Planko, floor. Planko. Imperiestro, emperor. Imperiestro. Medit, meditate. Medit. Port, carry. Port. Demand, ask. Demand. Spar, save. Spar. Edzij, marry. Edzij. Hont, to be ashamed. Hont. Ir, go. Ir. Profunda, deep. Profunda. Kelka, some. Kelka. Ia, some kind, any kind. Ia. Ocaso. opportunity, occurrence, chance, okazo. Serve, serve, serve. Credeble, probably, credeble. Trans, across, trans. Tio ci, this thing, tio ci. Sentences. Promenante sulla strato mi falis. Walking in the street, I fell. Trovinte pomon, mi gin mangis. Having found an apple, I ate it. Li venis al mi tute ne attendite. He came to me quite unexpected. Li iris tre meditante kaj tre malrapide. He went meditating and very slowly. Ni hontis ricevinte instruon de la knabo. We were ashamed, having received instruction from the boy. La imperiestra servanto eliris, portante kun si la braceleton. The imperial servant went out, taking with him the bracelet. Profunde salutante li rakontis ke oni kaptis la ŝteliston. Profoundly saluting, he related that the thief had been caught. Ne dirante vorton, la dukino malfermis sian juvelujon. Without saying a word, the Duchess opened her jewel case. Laborinte unu jaron kaj ŝparinte kelkajn dolarojn, mi edziĝis kun mia Mario. Having worked a year and having saved a few dollars, I married my Mary. Transirinte la riveron, li trovis la ŝteliston. Having crossed the river, he found the thief. Rigardinte okazi la plankon, ŝi vidis ian libron, forgesitan kredeble de elirinta veturanto. Having looked by chance on the floor, she saw some book, forgotten probably by a departed traveller. End of Lesson 17. Lesson 18 of The Esperanto Teacher. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For further information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Esperanto Teacher, a simple course for non-grammarians by Helen Fryer. Lesson 18. The suffix ist. The suffix ist denotes one who occupies himself with or devotes himself to any special thing, as a business or a hobby, as jugi, to judge, jugisto, a judge. Servi, to serve, servisto, a servant. Curazi, to treat, as a doctor. Curazisto, a doctor. Lavi, to wash. Lavisto, a laundryman. Vocabulary. Boto, boot, boto. Shuo, shoe, shuo. Maro, sea, maro. Mecanico, mechanics, mechanico. Chemio, chemistry, chemio. Diplomato, diplomatist, diplomato. Fisico, physics, physico. Scienzo, science, scienzo. Dron, to be drowned, to sink, dron. Werk, work mentally, write, compose, werk. Transcribe, transcribe, copy, transcribe. Cuir, cook, cuir. Veturig, drive, a carriage, etc. Veturig. Tromp, deceive, tromp. Occupe, occupy, employ, occupe. Tex, weave, tex. Diversae, various, diversae. Simple, simple, simple. Ye, as an indefinite meaning, ye. Sentences. La botisto faras botojn kaj ŝuojn. The bootmaker makes boots and shoes. Ŝtelistoin neniu lasas en sian domon. Nobody lets thieves into his house. La kuraĝa maristo dronis en la maro. The brave sailor was drowned in the sea. Verkisto verkas librojn, kaj skribisto simple transkribas paperojn. An author writes books, and a writer simply copies papers. Ni havas diversajn servantojn, kuiriston, ĉambristinon, infanistinon, kaj veturigiston. We have various servants, a cook, a housemaid, a nurse, and a coachman. Kiu okupas sin je meĥaniko estas meĥanikisto, kaj kiu okupas sin je ĥemio estas ĥemiisto. He who occupies himself with mechanics is a mechanic, and he who occupies himself with chemistry is a chemist. Diplomatiiston oni povas ankaŭ nomi diplomato, sed fizikiston oni ne povas nomi fiziko, ĉar fiziko estas la nomo de la scienco mem. A diplomatist we can also call a diplomat, but a physicist we cannot call a physic, for physics is the name of the science itself. Unu tagon venis du tropantoj, kiuj diris ke ili estas teksistoj. One day there came two cheats, who said that they were weavers. End of Lesson 18.
Of the Esperanto Teacher. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Esperanto Teacher, a simple course for non-grammarians by Helen Fryer. Lesson 19. Suffixes eg, ege. Eg means to make or cause someone or something to be or to do that which the word denotes, while ege means to become so or such oneself. Thus from ruja, red, we get rujigi, to make something or someone red. Rujigi, to become red oneself, to blush. Clara, clear. Clarigi, to make clear, to explain. Clarigi, to become clear. Sidi, to sit, to be sitting. Sidigi, to cause someone to sit. Sidigi, to become seated, to sit down. Kun, with. Kunigi, to connect. Kunigi, to become connected with. Devi, to have, must. Devigi, to compel. Fari, to do or make. Farigi, to become. For, away. Forigi, make go away. Vocabulary. Printempo, spring. Printempo. Glacio, ice. Glacio. Vetero, weather. Vetero. Broso, brush. Broso. Relo, rail. Relo. Rado, wheel. Rado. Chapo, bonnet, cap. Chapo. Arbeto, little tree. Arbeto. Vento, wind. Vento. Brancho, branch. Brancho. Visaggio, face. Visaggio. Cuvo, tub. Cuvo. Collego, companion, colleague. Collego. Hebreo, Hebrew. hebreo. Cristano, Christian, cristano. Capo, head, capo. Botelo, bottle, botelo. Dev, have to, must, dev. Graz, treat as a doctor, Graz. Bren, take, bren. Bend, hang, bend. Blov, blow, blov. Ekbrul, begin to burn, ekbrul. Read, laugh, read. Romp, break, romp. Fluida, fluid, fluida. Gota, dirty, muddy, gota. Natura, natural, natura. Seca, dry, seca. Damen, however, nevertheless, yet, damen. Oni tiel malhelpis al mi, ke mi malbonigis mian tutan laboron. Forigi vian fraton, ĉar li malhelpas al ni. Venigu la kuraciston, ĉar mi estas malsana. Li venigis al si el Berlino multajn libroin, multe da libroi. Li paligis de timo, kaj poste li ruĝigis de honto. En la printempo la glacio kaj la neĝo fluidiĝas. En la kota vetero mia vesto forte malpurigis, tial mi prenis broson kaj purigis la veston. Mia onklo ne mortis per natura morto, sed li tamen ne mortigis sin mem, kaj ankaŭ estis mortigita de neniu. Unu tagon, promenante apud la reloj de fervojo, li falis sub la radojn de veturanta vagonaro kaj mortigis. Mi ne pendigis mian ĉapon sur tiu ĉi arbeto, sed la vento forblovis de mia kapo la ĉapon, kaj ĝi, flugante, pendigis sur la branĉoj de la arbeto. Sidigu vin, aŭ sidiĝu, sinjoro. Lia malgaja vizaĝo ridigis lian amikon. La tutan nokton ili pasigis maldorme, kaj ekbruligis pli ol 16 kandelojn. Mi senvestigis la infanon de liaj noktaj vestoj, kaj starigis lin en la kuvon, poste mi sekigis lin. Li amikiĝis kun malbonaj kolegoj. Malriĉa hebreo volis kristaniĝi. La botelo falis kaj rompigis. Ŝi fariĝis lia edzino. Iom post iom ŝi tute trankviliĝis. Notes 1. In pluvas it rains, tondras it thunders, estas bela tago it is a fine day, estas bele it is fine, estas vere ke it is true that, etc., it is left out, because it does not stand for any thing. The verbs bele, vere are used because no thing is mentioned. 2. Ni havas freŝajn lakton kaj panon means ni havas freŝan lakton kaj freŝan panon. We have new milk and new bread. Ni havas freŝan lakton kaj panon means we have bread and new milk. 3. La angla, franca kaj germana lingvoj estas malfacilaj. The English, French and German languages are difficult. Angla, franca, germana do not take io because each refers to only one language, while malfacilae refers to all those mentioned. Key to exercise. They so hindered me that I spoiled the whole of my work. Send away your brother, for he hinders us. Fetch the doctor, for I am ill. He procured for himself many books from Berlin. He grew pale with fear, and afterwards he blushed from shame. In the spring the ice and snow melt. In the muddy weather my coat became very dirty. Therefore I took a brush and cleaned the coat. My uncle did not die by a natural death, but nevertheless he did not kill himself, and also was killed by nobody. One day, walking near the railway lines, he fell under the wheels of a moving train, and was killed. I did not hang my cap on this little tree, but the wind blew away the cap from my head, and it, flying, got caught on the branches of the little tree. Seat yourself, or sit down, sir. His gloomy face made his friend laugh. The whole night they passed awake, and lighted more than 16 candles. I divested the child of his night clothes, and stood him in the tub. Afterwards I dried him. He made friends with evil companions. A poor Hebrew wished to become a Christian. The bottle fell and broke. She became his wife. Little by little she became quite calm. End of Lesson 19. Of the Esperanto Teacher. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recorded by Nicholas James Bridgewater. The Esperanto Teacher, a simple course for non-grammarians by Helen Fryer. Lesson 20. The words ia, tia, kial, tial, kiam, ciam, neniam, kie, kiel, tiel, io, kio, tio, cio, nenio, kiu, ciu, neniu have already been met with. They belong to a series whose use will best be seen from the following examples. Ia denotes kind or quality. Kia floro estas la plej bela? Ia kaj cia floro estas bela, nenia estas malbela. Mi admiras la rozon, tia floro la plej plaĉas al mi. What kind of flower is the most beautiful? Any kind and every kind of flower is beautiful. No kind is ugly. I admire the rose. That kind of flower pleases me the most. Ial, motive, reason. Kial li iros en Parizon? Mi ne scias. Ial li foriros, sed cial estus pli bone resti en Londono? Li desiras foriri, tial li foriros. Why is he going? Will he go to Paris? I know not. For some reason he is going, but for every reason, on every account, it would be better to remain in London. He wishes to go, therefore, for that reason, he will go. Iam, time. Kiam vi venos min visiti? Iam mi venos, kiam mi havos libertempon. Vi ciam havas libertempon, mi neniam. Post morgau estos festo, tiam mi venos. When will you come to visit me? Sometime I will come. When, at what time, I shall have a holiday. You always, at all times, have a holiday. I never, at no time. The day after tomorrow will be a festival, a general holiday. I will come then, at that time. Ie, place. Kie estas mia ĉapelo? Ĝi devas esti ie, sed mi serĉis ĝin ĉie, kaj nenie mi povis trovi ĝin. Ha, nun mi ekvidas ĝin tie. Where is my hat? It must be somewhere, but I have looked for it everywhere, and nowhere can I find it. Ha! Now I see it there. Iel, manner. Kiel vi faros tion ĉi? Mi ne scias. Mi ĉiel provis ĝin fari, sed mi neniel sukcesis. Johano sukcesis iel, eble li faris ĝin tiel. How will you do this? I do not know. I have tried in every way to do it, but I have in no way, not at all, succeeded. John succeeded in some way, somehow. Perhaps he did it so, in such a way. Ies, possession. Kies devo estas tio ĉi? Eble ĝi estas ties, sendube ĝi estas ies. Ĉies devo estas nenies. Whose duty is this? Perhaps it is that one's, that person's. Doubtless it is somebody's. Everybody's duty is nobody's. Io, thing. Kio malplaĉas al vi? Nun nenio malplaĉas al mi. Ĉio estas bona. Antaŭ 3 tagoj io tre malplaĉis al mi, sed mi ne parolas pri tio nun. What displeases you? Now nothing displeases me. All is well. 3 days ago something greatly displeased me, but I am not speaking about that now. Iom, quantity. Kiom da mono vi bezonas? Mi havas tiom, mi povas prunti al vi iom, sed ne ĉiom. Se mi pruntas al vi ĉiom, mi mem havus neniom. How much money do you need? I have so much, that quantity. I can lend you some, but not all. If I were to lend you all, I myself should have none. Iu denotes individuality, person or thing specified. Kiu estas ĉe la balo? Ĉiu, kiu estis invitita, estis tie, neniu forestis. Iu, kiun mi mem ne konas, venis kun tiu, kiu visitis vin hieraŭ. Who was at the ball? Everybody who had been invited was there. Nobody was absent. Somebody whom I myself do not know came with that person who visited you yesterday. It will be seen from these examples that the words beginning with k, ko, either ask questions or refer to some person or thing before mentioned. Those beginning with t, to, point to a definite time, place, etc. Those with c with a circumflex, cho, signify each or every, and in the plural all. Those without a letter prefixed are indefinite, meaning some or any, and those with nen are negative, meaning no, none. The words ending in ia and those in iu can take the plural yo and accusative no. The words in io take no, but the sense does not permit of their taking yo. The words in ie take the no denoting direction. The word chi, signifying nearness, is used with the to series, words meaning that, to denote the one near, i.e., this, as tio ci, this thing, tiu ci, this person, tie ci, or ci tie, here, etc. The word ein, ever, is used with the cause series to give a more inclusive and wider meaning, as kio ein, whatever, kiu ein, whoever, kiam ein, whenever, kiom ein, however much. Comparisons of equality are made with the words tiel, kiel, as vi estas tiel forta kiel mi, you are as strong as I. Tia, kia, as tia domo kia tiu estas malofta, such a house as that is rare. Sama, kia, as mia bastono estas tia sama kia la via. My stick is the same as yours. Sama kiel, as gia uzado estas tia sama kiel en la aliaj lingvoj. Its use is the same as in the other languages. Vi ciam laboradas al tiu sama celo kiel mi. You are always working towards the same end as I. Any of the above series of words whose sense admits of it can be used as adjectives, adverbs, etc., and in combination with prefixes, suffixes, or other words, as ciama, continual, eternal, tiea, of that place. Kioma is used for asking the time, as kioma horo estas, what time is it? Correlative words. Quality, kind of. Indefinite. Ia, some kind, any kind. Ia. Questioning, relative. Kia, what kind? Kia. Definite. Tia, that kind, such. Tia. Inclusive. Chia, each kind, every kind. Chia. Negative. Nenia, no kind, nenia. Motive, reason, purpose. Indefinite. Ial, for some reason, for any reason. Ial. Questioning, relative. Kial, for what reason, why. Kial. Definite. Tial, for that reason, therefore. Tial. Inclusive. Cial, for each reason, for every reason. Cial. Negative. Nenial, for no reason. Nenial. Time. Indefinite. Iam, sometime, any time. Iam. Questioning, relative. Kiam, at what time, when. Kiam. Definite. Tiam, at that time, then. Tiam. Inclusive. Ciam, each time, every time, always. Ciam. Negative. Neniam, at no time, never. Neniam. Place. Indefinite. Ie, in some place, somewhere, anywhere. Ie. Questioning, relative. Kie, at what place, where. Kie. Definite. Tie, at that place, there. tie. Inclusive, ĉie, at each place, at every place, everywhere, ĉie. Negative, nenie, at no place, nowhere, nenie. Manner, indefinite, iel, in some way, in any way, somehow, anyhow, iel. Questioning, relative, kiel, in what way, how, as, like, kiel. Definite, tiel, in that way, so, tiel. Inclusive, ĉiel, in each way, in every way, ĉiel. Negative, neniel, in no way, no how, neniel. Possession, indefinite, ies, someone's, anyone's, ies. Questioning, relative, kies, what persons, whose, kies. Definite, ts, that one's, ts. Inclusive, ĉies, each one's, everyone's, ĉies. Negative, nenies, no one's, nenies. Thing, indefinite, io, something, anything, io. Questioning, relative, kio, what thing, what, kio. Definite, tio, that thing, tio. Inclusive, ĉio, everything, ĉio. Negative, nenio, nothing, nenio. Quantity, indefinite, iom, some of the quantity, iom. Questioning, relative, kiom, what quantity, how much, kiom. Definite, tiom, that quantity, so much, tiom. Inclusive, ĉiom, every quantity, all of the quantity, ĉiom. Negative, neniom, none of the quantity, neniom. Individuality, indefinite, iu, someone, anyone, iu. Questioning, relative, kiu, what person, which thing, who, which, kiu. Definite, tiu, that person, that specified thing, tiu. Inclusive, ĉiu, each person, everyone, ĉiu. Ĉiuj means all the. Negative, neniu, no one, nobody, neniu. Vocabulary, ankro, anchor, ankro. Maniero, manner, way, maniero. Riproĉo, reproach, riproĉo. Conscienco, conscience, conscienco. Propono, proposal, offer, propono. rando, edge, rando. Ŝipo, ship, ŝipo. Dubo, doubt, dubo. Demando, question, demando. Admir, admire, admir. Blach, be pleasing, blach. Suppose, suppose, suppose. Prov, attempt, try, prov. Success, succeed, success. Perd, lose, perd. Merit, deserve, merit. Compren, understand, compren. Libera, free, libera. Certa, certain, sure, certa. Utila, useful, utila. Fremda, strange, fremda. Necesa, necessary, necesa. Exter, beyond, outside, exter. Ia, la maro estas tie pli profunda ol povas atingi ia ancro. En ia maniero. Sen ia riproĉo de konscienco. Mi scias, en kia loko mi certe lin trovos. Kia estas la vetero? Kian malbonon mi al vi faris? Tia maniere li faris ĉion. Li invitis lin veni en tian kaj tian lokon. Ne ĉia birdo kantas. Ekster ĉia dubo. Nenia homo meritas tian punon. Tiaj libroj estas malutilaj. Iafoje li vizitis nin. Ial li ne povis dormi. Kial vi ne respondas al mi? Mi ne komprenis vian demandon, tial mi ne respondis. La homoj ne komprenas unu la alian, kaj tial ili tenas sin fremde. Cial tio estas la plej bona. Mi iam vin amis. Kio vivas necese devas iam morti. Kiam vi foriros? En la luna nokto, kiam ĉiuj dormis, tiam ŝi sidis sur la rando de la ŝipo. Estu por ĉiam penata. Ŝi antaŭe neniam vidis hundon. The sea is deeper there than any anchor can reach. In some way, in any way, without any reproach of conscience. I know in what sort of place I shall certainly find him. What kind of weather is it? What harm have I done to you? In that way he did everything. He invited him to come into such and such a place. Not every sort of bird sings. Beyond all doubt, no kind of man deserves such a punishment. Such books are harmful. At times he visits us. For some reason he could not sleep. Why do you not answer me? I did not understand your question, therefore I did not answer. People do not understand one another, and therefore they hold themselves aloof. For every reason that is the best. I once loved you. What lives must of necessity sometime die. When shall you go away? In the moonlight night, when all were asleep, then she sat on the edge of the ship. Be forever blessed. She had never seen a dog before. Vocabulary 20a. Mono, money. Mono. Monujo, purse. Monujo. Juneco, youth. Juneco. Reto, net. Reto. Ideo, idea. Ideo. Gaino, gain. Gaino. Taug, befit, suitable. Taug. Fart, be, fair, as to health. Fart. Monto, mountain. Monto. Ganto, glove. Ganto. Opinio, opinion. Opinio. Vocio, voice. Vocio. Preside, preside. Preside. Alpren, adopt. Alpren. Stranga, strange, curious. Stranga. Comprenebla, understandable. Comprenebla. Subita, sudden. Subita. Ie. Kie estas la knaboj? Kien vi iris? Mi restas tie ci. Li perdis sian monujon ie en la urbo, sed kie li perdis gin, li ne scias. Mi volonte el tie venis tien ci. Li petis ŝin, ke ŝi diru al li, de kie si venas. Por la juneco ĉie staras retoj. Ĉie estas floroj, kaj nenie oni povas trovi pli belajn. Iel. Kiel bela. Ĉu mi taŭgas kiel reĝo? Tiel finiĝis la feliĉa tago. Ili brilis kiel diamantoj. Kiel vi fartas? Iel li malkomprenis min. Mia edzino pensis tiel same kiel mi. Mi neniel povas kompreni kion vi diras. Tre stranga kaj neniel komprenebla. Mi elektis lin kiel prezidanto. Mi elektis lin kiel prezidanton. Ies. Kies kanto tiu ĉi estas? Mi neniam alprenas ties opinion. Subite ŝi ekaŭdis ies fortan malagrablan voĉon. Ĉies ideo estas diversa. Bona amiko, sen kies helpo li neniam ekvidus tiun ĉi landon. Ies perdo ne estas ĉiam ies gajno. Ies perdo estas ofte nenies gajno. Where are the boys? Where did you go? I am staying here. He lost his purse somewhere in the town, but where he lost it he does not know. I willingly came from there here. He begged her to tell him whence he came, whence she comes. For youth there are snares everywhere. Everywhere are flowers, and nowhere can one find more beautiful ones. How beautiful! Am I fit for a king? So finished the happy day. They shone like diamonds. How are you? Somehow he misunderstood me. My wife thought the same as I. I cannot understand at all what you say. Very strange and quite incomprehensible. I as president elected him. I chose him as president. Whose glove is this? I never take that one's opinion. Suddenly she heard somebody's loud, disagreeable voice. Everybody's idea is different. A good friend, without whose help he would never have seen this land. Somebody's loss is not always somebody's gain. Somebody's loss is often no one's gain. Vocabulary 20b. Ornamo, ornament, ornamo. Pupilo, pupil of eye, pupilo. Centimo, centime, centimo. Forto, strength, power, forto. Nesto, nest, nesto. Fortuno, fortune, fortuno. Funto, pound, weight or money, funto. Lungo, tongue, lungo. Gusto, taste, gusto. Oculo, eye, oculo. Chino, Chinese, chino. Decido, decision, decido. Ced, give up, yield, cede, ced. Forlas, forsake, leave, forlas. Prudenta, reasonable, prudent, prudenta. Firma, firm, stable, firma. Sterlinga, sterling, sterlinga. Contrao, against, opposite, contrao. Pro, for, owing to, pro. Io, mi sentas ke io okazas. Neniam mi ion al vi donis. Mi volas fari al vi ion bonan. Kio tio ci estas? Kia ornamo tiu ci estas? Kion mi vidas? Tio ci estas cio pri kio mi parolis. Mi nenion cedos al vi. Nenion faru kontraŭ la patrino. Antaŭ cio estu fidela al vi mem. Si exsentis ion tian, kion si mem komence ne povis kompreni. Iom. Si parolis iom kolere. La pupiloj de la okuloj iom post iom malgrandigis. Kiu estas tiom senprudenta, ke li povas ĝin kredi? Kiom da mono vi havas? Mi havas neniom. Donu al mi tiom da akvo, kiom da vino. Iu. Iu venas. Kiu ĝi estas? Ĉu iu kuraĝus tion fari? Ĉiu penis sin savi, kiel li povis? Lingvo, en kiu neniu nin komprenos. Neniu el ili povis savi la dronanton. Li al neniu helpis iam eĉ per 1 centimo. Ni iros ĉiuj kune. Mi konas neniun en tiu urbo. Tio ĉi estas super ĉiuj homaj fortoj. I feel that something is happening. Never did I give you anything. I wish to do something good for you. What is this? What kind of ornament is this? What do I see? This is all I spoke of. I will give up nothing to you. Do nothing against your mother. Before all, be faithful to yourself. She began to feel something such as she herself in the beginning could not understand. She spoke a little angrily. The pupils of the eyes little by little contracted. Who is so unreasonable or senseless that he can believe it? How much money have you? I have none. Give me as much water as wine. Somebody comes. Who is it? Would anybody have the courage to do that? Everybody tried to save himself as he could. A language in which nobody will understand us. None of them could save the drowning person. He helped nobody ever, never helped anybody, even with 1 centime. We shall go all together. I know nobody in that town. This is beyond all human strength. 20c. De kie mi veturas, kien kaj pro kio, mi nur povas respondi, mi ne scias. Oni petis lin atendi iom kun lia forveturo. Tiu ci nestoj ofte estas pli grandaj ol la dometoj de la tieaj homoj. Li forveturis kun firma decido forlasi por ciam tiun ci sendankan landon. Se iu tion vidus, li malbenus la fortunon. Mi donus 100 funtojn sterlingajn, se bova lango povus havi por mi tian bonan guston kiel por vi. Kioma horo estas? Baldau la 12 horo. Key to exercise. Where I am travelling from, whither and why, I can only answer, I know not. They begged him to delay a little with his departure. These nests are often larger than the huts of the people of that place. He departed with a firm resolve to leave forever this ungrateful land. If any one were to see that, he would curse fortune. I would give £100 sterling if Ox tongue could have for me such a good taste as for you. What time is it? Nearly 12 o'clock. End of Lesson 20.